This is silly. I'm trying to paste a note. There we go. All right, we're gonna get started in about 2 minutes. We're gonna do a little pre-warm up. Hey there. So a little pre-warm up just to mobilize, and then we're gonna get into squats. So you're gonna need a yoga mat, a weight that's between 10 and 20 pounds. Mine is 15. A lightweight, it could be a soup can, something like that, and a tennis ball, and blocks. So pre-warm up, just to get things moving. Just follow along where you get the heart rate going. So start transferring the weight from side to side, rolling through the foot to a ball heel, tracking your knee over your second toe, lift your belly. And this is just to get our heart moving, get our body moving, and we're going to start by swimming backwards 8 times, and then we're going to go into a twist and a bend forward and a twist. I'll talk you through it, you can follow along. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, twisting, 8, articulating through the joints, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, tilting forward, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, vertical, side to side, 7, belly button in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reaching forward across the back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, swing forward, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it center. Find your weight if you have one. If this doesn't feel good, you can just squeeze a block between your hands, but I do weight. Separate your legs, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and then exhale, close the ribs, reaching tall, knees over your second toe. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep lifting the belly, 2, and 1, stay down and pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push the floor away. Move the weight off to the side, we will come back to it. And going into a nice deep side bend, big contraction, reach forward, and root down to come up, and reversing it to the other side, side bend, hollow it out, other side, and root down to come up, roll the shoulders up, back, and down as you bring your feet underneath you, and externally rotate through the arms, hug the shoulders into the back. So instead of being here, we're going to retract back a little bit, drop the head down, and 2 times circle to the right, and to the left. And right hand on your rib cage, isolating the shoulder and the arm in the shoulder. We're going to reach back, externally rotating, keep plugging the shoulder down, down, down. As the arm comes up, the arm is on a slight diagonal so that we have that shoulder plugged down. Pinky side comes down, don't let the rib cage twist. Externally rotate, Squeezing back. Back is also a diagonal. Keep driving the shoulder down. We're going to get into arms directly overhead in a little bit. 2 more, but we're not quite there yet. Reaching back. And round. And last one. And plug it down. And reversing it. Thumb side reaches up. Keep driving the shoulder down. Naturally, that means the arm is on a slight diagonal and not directly vertical. There's a great illustration that my straps coach, Stu, who teaches through the Muse, and you can find classes with him, he posted a diagram of what's happening with the shoulder blade and everything when the arms are absolutely 100% overhead. I think seeing what the bones are doing really helps it all make sense. But when we're plugging the shoulder down, naturally that's going to bring the arm either a little in the front or a little to the side. And other side, find that rotation, squeeze it back. Super straight elbows so that the work is going into that shoulder joint, socket, and not the arm isn't taking the work. Make sure you're rooting down through your feet, toes are spread wide, arches are lifted. And one more. And thumb side leads up. And reaching back for 4. Keep driving the shoulders down. 3. 2. And 1. And going for a little extra mobilization, I'm going to turn slightly to the side and try to block the leg. Palm up, externally rotate. Try not to twist in the rib cage, really pulling that arm back. And then like you're trying to reach way behind you, serve a teacup, spill the teacup. Elbow is trying to be totally vertical or up overhead. It might not happen, I don't think mine did. And then elbow leads down. 3 more times. Externally rotate, reaching around like you're trying to balance that teacup. Trying not to take it in the ribs and let it rotate around, opening through the front of the arm and plug it down. 2 more times. And last one. Other arm, palm up, externally rotate, trying to not involve the ribs. It's probably inevitable. And down. 3 more. Two more. And last one. Really trying to crank it behind, but creating space. Get you guys fanning through the fingers, circle the wrists out. 2 times one direction, 2 times in the other. We're going down for step out squats. This is something I've been doing to really keep my legs going since in the pandemic. Up until now, I was walking a lot less. You're going to step forward, rolling the toe ball heel, tap your knee down, pressing into that front leg, step it back, or you can tap your knee down and touch your butt to your heel, or making it even harder, going through the top of the back foot, coming all the way down, really tracking the front knee over the second toe to come back. We're going to do 10 sets, so that's 10 on each side. The arms are going up. Now we're trying to work on an open armpit. And then arms come down as we step back. Here we go for 10, 2, 9, 2, 8. Keep lifting your belly. 2, 7, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, halfway there, 4, nice ice, 2, yo, sit from the puppy, 3, 2, hey honey bunny, you're right my way, 2, but you're so cute, it doesn't matter, 2, he's never impressed, last one, oh boy, I'm feeling it, are you guys, 2, give your legs a little shake, separate your legs, bend your knees, roll it down, and shift your hips side to side, making figure eights, and coming center, bend and straighten the knees for 4, and high, and 2, last one, both hands to the right, shift your hips to the left, if you can reach your left arm long, and bend and straighten the left knee for 4, nice, it's okay, 2, talking to people on the internet, and 1, weave the right hand over, hey, it's okay, deep breaths here, nice, release, bend your knees, lengthen your knees, both hands to the left, shift your hips to the right, reach the right arm long on the deck, hey, nice, bend and straighten for 4, 3, 2, and 1, leave the right hand where it is, weave the left arm under, and spiral, deep breaths, and release that, bend the knees, and lengthen both hands, walk over to the left, let's come down into a little lunge here, keep lifting your belly, stay elevated out of it, put the work in your legs, and then leaning a little bit front, a little bit back, see if you can squeeze your back butt cheek, so this is my right butt cheek, really start to feel that work in the hamstrings happening, and then let the hips go down, keep lifting the belly, and push the 4 away, lift the belly more for 4, and 3, 2, and 1, lower the knees to the floor, untuck the toes, pulling that hip forward, walk yourself back, really try to tuck your pelvis under, scooping the belly, and a little bit forward, and back for 4, really lengthening through your lower back, and 3, 2, and 1, feel that hamstring working, hands down, and coming through that center, going to the other side, find your lunge, squeeze your back butt cheek, and rocking it front to back for 4, really feel that front hamstring firing, 3, 2, and 1, squeeze the left butt cheek a little bit down, use the hamstring to push away, 4, lengthening through that back knee, 3, right, all the shapes that we make in the air, 2, you have to have that intention, and 1, that length in the leg that's not doing the work, but also the length in the leg that's helping keep you in, scooping everything a little bit forward, and hamstring and glute pushes away for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's come to hands and knees, spread your fingers really wide, and and weight shift around 2 times in one direction. Keep the shoulders plugged in. And 2 times in the other direction. Flip your hands, fingertips facing you, fingers spread wide, and peel it all the way back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to go into a glute thing that's been helping me with my flags, and we're going to flip around to our backs and focus on shoulders and core. But first here, knees are shoulder distance apart, coming down to the forearms, and really plug the shoulders in, prayer hands. Make sure you're pointing through the top of your foot. Do everything you can to not shift your hips. From here, reach your working leg out to the side, directly out to the side. Find internal rotation, super straighten your leg, and push into that grounded foot. And tiny, tiny lift-offs without twisting the hips for 8, 7, keep plugging the shoulders in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and find turn out there, re-plug in the shoulders, and lift offs for 8, 7, 6, 5, this is good for your planches, 3, 2, and 1. Going to the other side, find that internal rotation, really plugging the shoulders down and up and down, 8, in internal rotation, 6, 5, super straight knee, 4, 3, 2, 1, and external rotation, reset the shoulders, relax the neck, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back in. Bring your first leg out to the side and slightly down on the diagonal. Again, internal rotation, then we'll do external. And checking those hips, my hips just totally shifted. Don't do that. And elevate for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn it out, 8, 7, 6, 5, super lean through the leg, 3, 2, 1, and coming into the final side, find that internal rotation, re-plugging the shoulders, up the belly, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn it out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Zip your ankles together, knees apart. Come down to a child's pose here. If you want to come up onto your fingertips, go ahead and do that. Or just leave your hands on the floor. And belly button in, roll it on up, rolling around to your back. One thing, let's have blocks nearby and your lighter weight. So we can do this without the weight at all, but let's bring that lighter weight nearby, starting on the floor, back on the floor, feet flat, neutral spine. Press the upper back and upper arms into the floor, and then try to slide the rib cage down, curling up through the spine, hollowing out the belly, hips peeling up, rooting into your feet, reach your arms long, arms come up overhead, and keep the palms facing each other, rolling it down through your spine. Inhale, exhale, plug the shoulders down and in. And one more time, keeping the upper back open, the collarbone is broad as you do the contraction through the lower body, reaching the arms slow. Zeiss is really going to town on whatever his chew toy is, or bone, or whatever, rolling it down. Inhale, the ribs will flare a little bit, exhale, close the ribs, plug it all in to bring it down. Really keep plugging the shoulders into the floor. we're gonna do my PT stuff. So arm out to the side, bend at the elbow, flip so the palm is facing away from you, your upper arm is straight out to the side. Imagine there's a blueberry underneath that shoulder. You're gonna squish the shoulder into the floor, drag the shoulder blade down towards your waist, and release it. We've got 7 more, and 6, 5, it's subtle, 4, you can put your hand by your side to feel, 3, 2, or on top of your shoulder to make sure your shoulder doesn't pop out. Now keep the squish into the floor, down towards your waist, little windshield vipers, don't let the back of the shoulder pop off the floor. And 7 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, back of the hand on the floor, elbow pulls towards the waist and reach away for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And going for the other side, set yourself up, and first just squishing the blueberry for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maintain it. Windshield wiper, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, back of the hand on the floor, elbow pulls down, fingers reach up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a hold of the block. This is a core exercise, but it's also for thinking about plugging the shoulder into the back and finding that pull down towards the waist. Put the block between your knee and your elbow, and then really set that plug in so there's lots of space here. And then hollow your belly, press the lower back into the floor, really actively pressing elbow and knee in, and the other knee and elbow tap, and reach away for 10. Keep actively going into the block. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and change it to the other side. Tap and reach away. 8 or 10, sorry. 9, keep the pressure into the block. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay. Moving the block out of the way, we're going to go ahead and grab our small weight. So for this, we're going through finding that range. As the arm gets all the way overhead, we start to think about the armpit lifting and the shoulder blade descending. And then as we come down, we're going to start to be thinking about the shoulder blade plugging in and down. But there's a moment where in order to really truly get the arm overhead, there has to be this lift in the armpit even as the shoulder blade goes down. Keeping the palm facing, back of your hand is, or back of my hand is to the camera, and my palm is facing inward. So setting up with your weight, arm down, try to plug the shoulder into the floor already, and going up, reaching long, try to keep sliding the ribs down, try to have a neutral spine for this, and then plug it in, keep the back of the shoulder pressing into the floor, and come down. You can come down, palm up, and then it'll adjust around a little bit. Listening to your body, it's okay if you don't tap the floor overhead, right? You might not have that range of motion. That's okay. That was 3. The floor is great because it really gives you so much feedback. Super, super straight elbow on all of this. 4. 5. 6. 7. 'Last one. And transferring around to the other side. And going up. Opening through the front of that armpit. And plugging in to bring it down. 8. 7. And kind of lost my neutral spine there. Check in with your middle and lower body. 6. 5. Super, super straight elbow. 4. If you need to release the weight at any point and just go without the weight, that's okay. 3. Don't want to hurt yourself trying to do something you think you should do. 2. That's something I have to tell myself over and over again, and oftentimes I fail, so I understand it. This is our last one. Good, you guys move that weight off to the side real quick, getting into our glutes. Flex your feet, cross one ankle over the other thigh, move your hand through the window. Really try to turn out that crossed foot, flex that foot, reach your tailbone away as you pull your legs in towards you. And then let's activate here. Press the ankle into the thigh, hold the resistance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release the resistance, hug it in a little tighter, and switching sides, crossing the other side, and find your resistance, resisting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release it, hug it in, and let go of that. We're going to roll around to our bellies and continue working on shoulders. So we're going to do my belly down snow angel combo. For those of you who know it, you know it. Those of you who don't, we're going to need to have enough space so that you can do literally a belly down snow angel. And as we're doing this, really, really focus on sucking your belly button to your spine. So we're having the flattest lower back that we possibly can. We're going to do 10 pulses to the side, 10 rotations to the side, 10 pulses with the arm overhead, 10 pulses with the arm down by the side, and 5 times up and down. Then we will catch our breath, take a little moment, and do the other side. Zip your legs together, scoop your belly, flatten your lower back, lengthen through your legs, super activated legs, and pulsing for 10, 9, straight elbow, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rotation, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, arm overhead, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm by your side, pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snow angel. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax your belly, wiggle your butt side to side for a moment. Zip it together. Forehead on your hands, scoop your belly, flatten your lower back, straighten your knees, straighten your elbow, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arm overhead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm by your side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And snow angel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wiggle it out. To counter that, all that hollowing, we're going to do 4 times rolling up through that hollow belly, and on the way down, really arch it down. Super straight legs, legs are now mat distance apart. And this is a little bit of a tricep and shoulder blade workout as well. Plug the shoulders towards each other, down the back, elbows in, and scoop the belly, roll it up. And then really pull your chest through, arch it down, lower back first, elbows hug in for 4. Scoop it up. And arch it down. 3. Scoop it up. Super straight legs. Hug those elbows in. Last one. Good. Coming to hands and knees. We're going to work on our forearm strength. Spread your fingers wide. Tops of the feet press into the floor. Plug your shoulders in. Actively smush your hands into the floor, smushing for 5. 4, whole palm, whole fingertip, everything. 3, 2, 1. Now leave the palm of the hand, all the knuckles are down, lift the fingertips off the floor, super straight elbows. 5, 4, 3, it's early. 2, 1, and actively smush for 5. 4, pressing harder. 3, 2, 1, fly the fingertips off, keep the rest of the hand down. 5, oh, it's so hard. 4, 3, 2, 1, and again, smushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fly off. 5, 4, 3, we're going to do one more after this. 1, and smush. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flip the back of the hand to the floor. And a little bit of a sink back. You guys, we're going to flip around to sitting. I'm going to check on the time. I always go a little bit over, but we're going to go five more minutes over. So getting into our active pike first, and leg lifts, and going down for our nutcracker meat hooks, and then we're going to stand back up and hit shoulders one last time. Flexing through your feet, active pike, reaching forward. Belly button in, roll it up, arms overhead, open armpits, roll it down just to your sacrum, pop it back up, and flex. Active pike, stack it up, and down. 2 more, flex, keep your chest open, roll it up, and lower it down, This is a class through the Muse Brooklyn, so it's a donation-based class. The information is there for how you can support. If you're not, we're gonna do one more of these. If you're not able to donate money, please share about the class. So take a selfie of yourself doing something from the class and post it and tag us. That way people can find us. Zip your ankles together, point through the tops of your feet, hands down. The further towards your feet your hands are, the harder this is. Super straight legs, 10 leg lifts. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your legs a little beating. Open your legs. And do it again. Lengthening through the backs and fronts of the knees. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your legs out one more time. Grab a hold of the block. So nutcracker, meat hooks. I'm doing it with a block between my ankles, but that's not totally necessary. If you have very light ankle weights, it's also something you can utilize. You don't have to have anything between your ankles. We want to have super straight legs. We're going to do 4 on each side. If you need more support, arms down by your side. Otherwise, do what I'm doing. So I'm going to have one arm up as if I'm holding onto my apparatus, and then the other arm is going to be overhead. So we're imagining that we're doing some one-arm inversion work here. Super straight legs. This is about getting the hips high, no momentum, hips up. That's our nutcracker. As we roll down, super slow and controlled. Don't go to your tailbone, just to the very top of the lower back, and then around as if we're starting a knee hook. We're not going to get all the way into a knee hook. And curving it down. And through the center. Move my ponytail out of the way. Super slow and controlled. Lengthening all the way down. And to your knee hook. Two more, hips up. Belly button in, lots of control. One more on this side, and then we'll go right into the other side. And other side, hips up through your nutcracker. Curving it down. So much control if you can. Knee hook. His lace is done with his toy, or his bone, or whatever the hell that is. 3 more. 2. This is 3. Why am I saying 2? You guys are losing my mind. The Muse is just about set up to offer private aerial lessons. So if anybody's interested, let me know. 2 more. We can work outside. I'm going and getting tested for coronavirus literally all the time. So doing everything I can to stay super safe and keep everybody around me super safe. 1 more, y'all. We're almost there. We've got lots of safety protocol in place. And get rid of that. Nice work. We're going to roll around and stretch out our core in an up dog. I like to keep my toes tucked. Like, we can untuck your toes. Really do squeeze through your glutes. Push the floor away as you lower down into it. And coming out. Last thing we're going to do, is because I'm trying to really strengthen my back body, backs of the shoulders. Grab that heavy weight if you have it. Otherwise, any weight will do. We're going to do these pulls up. Try to not twist your back, but try to really plug your shoulder in. So instead of letting it hang down here, we're going to do a little extra tug up there. Here we go. Lifting your belly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hey baby, 2, everybody say hi to Zeddies. Last one. Hey my love. Mwah. You guys, we are done with ground conditioning through the Muse. I'll be back here at noon for Ballet Lines. So thank you so much for joining. Please do donate if you can. Hey there. Sorry, I don't pay too much attention